today I've got a very special video for you. I was gonna unbox this, okay? R5C came in and I was gonna unbox it, go through all, the dressing and the fun of, but I was too excited. So I just got this thing open and I went straight to work with it. This is the best camera that I have ever worked with. This could be the perfect camera. It does exactly what I want. And this is kind of bittersweet because this camera is what the R5 could have been. That I'm filming on the R5 right now. But this camera is what the R5 should have been. Let's just take a look at the camera real quick.
First thing you see, man, is we got the infamous red dot, the red Cinema C on there. And this is just a beautiful camera, man. We got the fully articulating screen, the new hot shoe on top that you can use for the task cam. I mean, there's a lot of different assignable buttons on this one. You got two card slots, one SD, one CF Express. You still got that mini HDMI and also the USB-C, so you can charge it and you can attach that power source to it. You also got mic jacks on there. This is just a great camera. I love it.
So I took the camera out to kind of put it through its paces and give it some tests. I just jumped straight into the action. It was a high school track meet. A lot of area high schools came in, and I just got some video of all the kids from all the schools, and I'm gonna let you check some of those out. I also had a 60-second birthday party that I went and did as well. And something I gotta tell you, man, I don't know if it's the 8K sensor that this camera, is shooting on in terms of stills, but the pictures are even a little bit more crispy than the R5 that I'm shooting on now. When I first heard about the overheating issues being alleviated, I said to myself, yes, this is the camera for me, because I previously owned an R5 and an R6, and I've been on jobs, because I do a lot of sports stuff, I've been on jobs where both of these cameras overheated on me, one after another, and instead of shooting the entire thing in 4K 60 with a few 4K 120 frames that I could put in there, to get my slow motion, instead of doing that, I had to downscale the whole project to 1080p. Now, this camera, the R5C, is really going to give me an opportunity to push those limits and do as much 4K as I want to do. I can even get up to 8K 60 frames per second. All that takes is one of these. Man, I went to Best Buy. This is the My Charge USB-C power adapter. I linked this to the R5C. I was able to shoot in 8K 60 frames per second seamlessly, no problem. I know there's an Anchor version of one of these that everybody is saying is the one to get, but this one did the job. This one, phenomenal, fantastic job. It has the two outputs and the input-output. So this right here did the job. I'm looking at possibly rigging out my R5C. I feel like this is the camera that I'm gonna have for the next few years. A lot of the features that's on it kind of future-proofs everything for me. I am very new to the cinema menu, very new to it. I don't have a C70, never saw the C200, none of that. This is my first foray into full-frame cinema camera, and I think this is a really good place to start to get your feet wet, because it's very user-friendly. The interface is very user-friendly. There's a few things I kind of didn't understand in terms of like the iris control and shit, but I'm gonna get more and more adept to that stuff as time passes on. The autofocus on the R5C is not as snappy as the R5 is. Because of course, every camera has its pros and its cons, but the biggest pro of this camera is I can shoot and it will not overheat. It will not overheat. I mean, I was walking around in 75, 80 degree heat, during a track meet today, and I had literally no problem. Just a fantastic, few hours of just continuous shooting. And I really, I'm looking forward to, because I shoot mostly weddings and I shoot a lot of sports. So I'm definitely gonna need a camera. I need a tool that will not overheat on me. I went out and picked up a 256 gigabyte SanDisk card. I know that this is not gonna be enough. I'm gonna have to pick up at least a terabyte card or 2 terabyte card. You're gonna need that. You're definitely gonna need that because the file sizes can get so large, especially if you plan on doing some 8K. The camera even fit fine on my Ronin. I thought that maybe because we had that extended back area here where you got the exhaust fan, I thought that might be an issue, but nah, it worked perfectly fine on the Ronin S. Got it on there, got it mounted and balanced easily. I was shooting with the 35 millimeter, RF 35 millimeter, so it was a very compact setup, very easy. I can definitely do a lot of my wedding shots with that. I really feel like this is the camera. This is the last camera that I'm gonna have to buy for quite some time. I don't see myself, you know, hopping into buying a new camera. I know the R1 is gonna come out and it's gonna tempt a lot of people, but I don't foresee myself needing anything like that, man. The R5C, this camera, should be able to do everything that I needed to do. Is this the perfect camera? Is this the perfect camera? It might be the perfect camera. Thank you all for checking out this video. This is the Barber Mosaic. I am Maurice. Do not forget to like, subscribe. Be on the lookout for more content. I am Maurice, and I am out.